Shocking new video tonight of a journalist being attacked on the job. Surveillance video showing the man being accosted and forcibly removed from a public speaking event for none other than American Urban Radio Network's and CNN's April Ryan, who ironically is known to be a champion for press freedom. Watch this.
Hello to all of you parents. When I speak,
don't touch my camera, please.
When I speak, I do not have news covering my speech because
don't you dare put that down, sir. That's my camera.
I need this guy to get out right now. How dare you come in here and interrupt this event like this? No, you get out of here right now. Get off of me! Get off! Please!
Joining me now exclusively is the man in that video, Charlie Kratovil, the editor of New Brunswick Today. All right, so Charlie, you went into this event where April Ryan was going to be speaking. You wanted to cover it from a straight news perspective. You got credentialed. No one ever told you, or it was never written anywhere, that there was no filming. And then what happened?
Yeah, I was there with my camera on a tripod, right next to another camera on a tripod. I enjoyed the evening for the first couple hours, and then this fellow came up to me and started, asking me who I was, where, why is your camera here? And I gave him my business card, explained, and he came back and told me, if I don't take that camera down, he'll take it down for me. One thing led to another. He grabbed the camera and hightailed it out of the room.
Were you the only one that was booted out, or were other people there left to film?
I was the only one, and I wasn't really booted. I voluntarily left because he stole my camera.
So other people were able to film and you weren't?
Precisely. There were other people taking videos, other people taking pictures, and...
Maybe they mistook you for me.
I don't know what the misunderstanding was, but I was definitely... felt violated.
So this was a bodyguard, you believe, of April Ryan?
Yes, that's what the police were told. They said this was Ms. Ryan's security guard. Joel Morris is his name.
Joel Morris, and he put his hands on you?
Absolutely, yeah.
What did he do specifically, physically, to you?
So I was able to retrieve the camera, as you might have seen in the video, and then he just won't give me any space, and he stays right near me. I'm trying to use the camera to get... an image of him to make sure I document who he is, and he doesn't want that to happen. So he's sticking his hand in the face of the camera and hitting the microphone, and I kind of snuck away to get some space from him, and he chased me down, grabbed my arm, twisted my arm behind my back, and hurt my shoulder and forearm.
Wow, and you're not an ideological opponent of Ms. Ryan.
When I left the house that day, I was a fan of hers. I was looking forward to seeing her remarks and, maybe learning a thing or two, since she's been a journalist longer than I have.
So the press attacked freedom of the press, in your opinion?
This was an attack on our freedoms. Yes, absolutely. And it cannot stand.
And we reached out to comment to hear from April Ryan. She has not exercised her First Amendment rights. And neither has CNN, neither has American Urban Radio Networks. And unfortunately, she's just going to try to ride this out, I guess, and pretend like it never happened, even though it's all over the internet. And I think we have a tweet from her from a little while back. Can we put this tweet up? It says, "I have never seen anything like this in this country by a president and his administration." Speaking of Trump, freedom of the press. We are not in Russia or China. Our jobs are to ask questions, a lot of times questions they don't like. What in the world? That's from last July. And she's accusing the Trump administration of being like China and Russia. And then in August 2019, she herself and her squad acts like China and Russia. Do you think that's a little hypocritical?
I think this is supremely ironic and unexpected, and certainly not behavior that's befitting somebody who knows journalism, somebody who's been in the field for a long time. She wouldn't want to be treated like that, so I don't see why she can come into my community and have her people come and violate our laws like that and attack freedom of the press. This was absolutely an attack on a journalist who was just there to do his job.
All right, Charlie, thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for shining light on this.